Hey boys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Brad. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I know I am, and some of you know that this video is actually re-uploaded. I actually uploaded a video similar to this, I think about 2 years ago, but I ended up taking it down because the person that the video is about wanted me to take it down, and I was way too lazy to fight just any of that at the time. So a little bit of background story. Around freshman year, I started talking to this girl that I knew through my friend. We would just talk through Snapchat or texting. It wasn't really anything big, but it grew, and eventually we became really good friends. And then we're like, hey, when you we start dating. So we started talking about that, and I think we talked about that for around a year. Then summer comes along after freshman year, and she starts messing with some other dudes, but I didn't really think about it at the time because when I was a freshman I was just really stupid, but she was just messing around with some other dudes. And again, I was like, oh, you know what, we're not dating yet, so I guess it's fine, I don't really care. Which, you know, it makes sense. If you're just talking to them, like, you gotta respect them talking to other people or messing around with other people, because you're not official at that point. You can't really say, oh, you can't do that, when you're just talking to someone. So I was like, okay, I was pretty chill with it. I mean, I don't think she really knew that I knew, but half of the people she was friends with were my friends, and they told me everything that was going on. So around the school year comes along and we finally meet. I mean, we did meet in the summer once before, and it was like a little awkward conversation, but we finally meet during the beginning of, I think it was my sophomore year and her freshman year. Now, instead of just saying her, and because I don't want to get in any legal trouble, let's just call her Susan. So me and Susan meet, and it was kind of awkward at first. I was too afraid to ask her out because, you know me, little sophomore Brad, just too afraid to charm the ladies up, you know? And I just want you to keep in mind, most of this stuff happened in the span of 2 weeks. That's how long we ended up staying together. After a year, a little over a year of talking, we only stayed together for 2 weeks. So and this is the story. So I was awkward as shit. I wasn't big on giving hugs. I didn't really like giving hugs or receiving hugs. So my hugs were super awkward no matter who I was hugging. And apparently it bugged her, and it bugged her to the point of talking to another dude. And this is the point where I'm not chill with anybody messing around with other dudes, because obviously you're official. You don't want to be having the person you're with messing with other people. And again, I didn't really know it at the time, but my friends did know, and I think they were kind of hiding it from me. That I don't really know why. I think they were doing it to quote unquote protect me. But yeah, she was letting this dude grab her ass and shit and other stuff like that. And I had no idea that Susan was doing that. I didn't think she'd do that to me, especially after over a year of talking, but she was. And there was one day in the weight room when I had to go early because I used to actually lift and go to the weight room and shit. And she tried to give me a hug, and my little sophomore ass puts my fist up and gives her a fist bump. Remember, I was awkward as shit. Nowadays, I don't really care. I'll give anybody a hug. But back then, little awkward sophomore Brad. And I think this was like the driving force that day. I think this is when she was like, it's big brain time. And around this time, homecoming was coming up. I asked her if she wanted to go. Like, I was going to ask her in some kind of cute homecoming way, but her friend told me that she didn't want to go, so I didn't even bother. I asked her, oh, why don't you want to go? And she told me a reason. I was okay with it. I was just like, okay, do you want to go like see a movie or something while Hoko is going on? And she was like, we'll see. And I think it was only a couple days after that, so she started kind of ignoring my texts a bit more, kind of ghosting me a little bit. But I didn't really know the term of ghosting. Like I said, I was very stupid when I was a sophomore. I still am stupid, but you know what? That's not the point. And so then she ends up leaving me, and I was like, oh shit, okay, the girl that I've been talking to for about a year and a half now just left. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know the feeling. Every guy knows the feeling, or anybody that's been dumped knows this feeling. And then she ends up going to homecoming, and then she ends up making out with her ex, and that was like, oh shit, dude, what the fuck, Susan? Anyway, that's not even really the worst part. Kind of what happened after it was super stupid. So then she started, you know, she's the one that dumped me, and most of you know, it's usually the person that gets dumped that ends up starting rumors. I was kind of just in my depressed state, not really talking to anybody except for my closest friends. And she starts spreading rumors about me, and apparently somehow the word got out that we actually fucked. And I was like, no, we didn't. I'm a fucking virgin, dude. Hashtag virginity rocks. And even after all that, she started spreading a bunch of rumors and shit. And my gratification for it was the person that she ended up leaving me for, the person that she was messing around with while we were dating, ended up leaving her for someone else. And I was laughing so hard the day that I figured this out. It was one of the best moments of my life to find out that that happened, because karma's a bitch. And that's just fucking payback. And that's when around the time that I ended up making the other video, and the reason why I got taken down again, she started fighting about it, and I did not really feel like dealing with a crazed Susan. And Susan, this video wouldn't be up right now if it wasn't for what you said. I think it was actually today. So, you know, years go by, I don't even talk to her, so I'm like, oh shit, okay, I guess we're cool. I don't really care anymore. I'm sure you don't care anymore, blah blah blah. So I'm sitting with my group of friends working on an English project, and all of a sudden she decides to sit with us, and me and my friends were looking at some Supreme because we wanted to cop something. Each of us, me and my one friend, were looking at some goofy Supreme shit that we might want to cop. I was trying to find the Supreme brick, which by the way is $120 now when it used to be $60. I feel like I'm getting fucking scammed. Anyways, I made the joke saying that I want to get a Supreme cock ring, and that I don't think they have a size because my dick's too small. And Susan looks at me with the snarkiest face and with like the most bitchy attitude that you could think of, is like, yeah, they probably don't. And I was like, oh shit, okay, Susan coming in with the roast, Susan coming at my entire existence right now. I don't really say anything because the shit that I have on her is crazy. By the way, Susan, if you want to keep talking shit, I can't expose everything if you really want that. I don't really think you do though. Anyways, I keep talking to my friends, and she starts whispering something to my friend. We'll call him Gerald. She starts whispering stuff to Gerald, and I can hear, she's a terrible whisperer, so I hear everything she's saying. And I don't know how it got to this point, but eventually it gets to the point where somebody said I was gay, and she's like, that's why we broke up. She said that we broke up because I was gay. And that's really the main reason I'm making this video, is because she's still trying to spread shit to this day, and I think it's completely fucking stupid. I mean, first of all, I mean, you're right, I do have a 2-inch dick, but my doctor told me 2 inches is quite a lot. But Susan, you're forgetting the main point. We broke up because you couldn't keep your legs closed, Susan. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I had a lot of fun making it. Just had to tell my story about my crazy ex, Susan, who tried to cover the fact that she cheated on me by saying I was gay. Completely fucking stupid, by the way. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to drop that like button. If we get any dislikes, we do know who that will be from. It will be Susan and her 11-year-old or college boy army, because, you know, she'll be a freshman dating a college boy. It's happened, Susan. We all know about it. Anyway, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification button so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you lads in the next video.
I've been wishing for some better days.